Hello dear friends, I am Violetta from Crafting with Vio. This is the first part of the video tutorial for my new crochet design, the Bloom of Persephone. This video will be accessible for public viewing, so you can try working in this technique before purchasing the full pattern. The links to the rest of the video tutorial will be provided in the pattern that you can purchase through the link below this video. In the pattern you can find the information about the materials that you need for this design, the overlay mosaic crochet technique overview, abbreviations and symbols, written instructions, a photo tutorial for each round with diagrams, a photo tutorial for all the special stitches, and the links to the video tutorial. The video tutorial is divided into 10 parts, each covering 10 rounds. I recommend printing out the written instructions or opening them on your laptop or a tablet so you can follow along when you pause the video to complete each round. This mandala is made using the overlay mosaic crochet technique, in which yarn color is changed in each round. It may look complicated, but don't worry. If you know how to work basic single crochet and double crochet stitches, you should be able to make it. Just remember, in this crochet technique, single crochet stitches are made in the back loops of the stitches from the previous round, and double crochets are made into the front loops of the stitches 2 rounds below. Front post double crochets are made around the post of the double crochets 2 rounds below. There are also slanted double and treble crochet stitches, as well as 2 or 3 double crochets together. We will go over these special stitches when we encounter them in the design. We will also work up to 4 different colors in one round. It's a challenging design, but you will be very proud of yourself when you finish this mandala. For my first sample, I used twister yarn from Hobby in the colors Yellow Snapdragon and Killing Beauty. Please note that the tension in this design is very important, and I recommend using a 2.5mm hook for this yarn, otherwise it may not lay flat. You will also need stitch markers. I use them to secure small balls of accent yarns from unrolling, and you will also need scissors and a tapestry needle to hide the yarn ends in the back. You might also need a hoop if you plan to hang the mandala on a wall. This mandala can be made with just 2 colors, or a combination of 2 ombre colors, or up to 14 different colors. If you're not sure what colors you want to use, I've created a black and white diagram that you can print out, color it with pencils or markers, or use your favorite coloring app to find the colorway that you prefer. You can find the printout file in my Facebook group. I've also created several colorways that you can find on my blog. I will leave the links in the description. After you've selected your colors, assign letter codes to each yarn using the color coding page. For my second mandala, I've decided to use the colors that I had in my stash. For the pattern color, color A, I'm using multiple colors to create an ombre effect from light gold to orange. However, to avoid confusion in this video tutorial, I will refer to all these yellow, golden and orange colors as color A. The rest of the colors are coded with letters from B to M. I will provide more detailed information about my colors and the yardage in my blog post. The written instructions include a column that indicates which colors are used in each particular round. To make it easier, the colors are marked in red, purple or green ink and correspond to the colors used in the diagrams. This will help you know when to change yarn color. If you're using only 2 colors, you can ignore the codes and alternate yarn A and B for each round. There are 2 variations of this mandala, variation 1 and variation 2, and I will provide instructions for both of these styles. If you have any questions about this mandala, the best way to contact me is through my Facebook group. Please join our community, share your progress pictures, post your final pictures, and participate in our regular contests. If you post pictures on Instagram, please don't forget to tag my name and use the hashtags ViolettaVio, VioVio, and the Bloom of Persephone. Also, please subscribe to my blog at viocraft.com for updates on our newest designs, pattern releases, and receive special discount codes. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment, and share this video. And now let's get started. First round, start with yarn color A, which will be your pattern color, and make a magic ring. The way I make a magic ring is actually a slip knot, so make a slip knot on the hook, then one more chain stitch, and then bring the yarn tail up like this, as if you wanted to close this circle, and work 12 single crochets into this ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last 2 stitches I'm going to work over the yarn tail, 11 and 12. Now we're going to close this circle with an invisible join. It means we're going to take the hook out of this loop, insert it under the 2 loops of the first single crochet from the back like this. Oops. Then put the loop back onto the hook and pull it onto the back of your project and make a chain stitch. This is how we do the invisible join, and the first round is done. Second round, chain 2 and start working 2 double crochets into each of the stitches in the previous round. This chain 3 is going to be sitting in the back of the circle and it will not be visible. Okay, so work 2 double crochets through both loops of the stitch in the previous round. So 2 double crochets into each single crochet. And the last 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and close this round with the invisible stitch into the first double crochet stitch. Okay, so we are not taking into account the 3 chain stitches in the back. Work into the double crochet, this one, the first one. So take the hook out of this loop, insert under the top 2 loops of the double crochet, put the loop back onto the hook and pull it onto the back like this, make a chain stitch, and now the second round is done. Third round. In this round we're going to work with yarn color B. So to join this yarn, simply put it over the hook and pull it through the loop and make a chain stitch. The new yarn is joined and we're going to work 2 single crochets, then a chain stitch, no skip. It means do not skip any stitches, and then 2 single crochets. So let's do it. And also I'm going to work over this yarn tail. So 2 single crochets, so 1 into Also, in this round, we're going to work single crochet stitches into the back loop of each of the stitches below. Okay, so single crochet into the next stitch, chain stitch. Do not skip any stitches in the previous round and work 2 single crochets, then a chain stitch, 2 single crochets, chain stitch, and like this all the way until the end of this round. And the last stitches, single crochet, then a chain stitch, and then we're going to join this round with an invisible join. Take the hook out of the loop, insert it into the first single crochet from the back, put the loop back onto the hook and pull it onto the back, make a chain stitch, and the third round is done. Round 4. And this round is a little bit more complicated. So let's join yarn color A by pulling it through this loop, tighten the previous loop, make a chain stitch, and we are ready to start. And in this round, we're going to work 3 front post double crochets together. So we're going to work around the post of double crochets from round 2, okay? And the first front post double crochet will be worked into the last stitch of the second round, which is this one, okay, this double crochet. Then the second front post double crochet is worked into this stitch and the third into this one. So it will be a front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, then a straight double crochet, front post double crochet, and then a double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left, like this. So let's do it. Yarn over, hook around the post of the last double crochet of the second round, then yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over, hook around the post of the next double crochet, which is the first double crochet of the second round, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops like this, then yarn over, hook into the second double crochet of the second round, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now you have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Okay, and now our 3 front post double crochets together is done. Then we're going to skip the stitch right behind and work a single crochet into the next single crochet like this, then work a chain stitch and then a single crochet. Do not skip any stitches after the chain stitch. So this is the pattern, the repeat pattern for this round. Let's do it again. 3 front post double crochets together, and you see the corresponding stitch is this one, is this double crochet right here. You see, from the next single crochet, if you go straight down, it will be this double crochet. So front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right is this one. So for 1 stitch from the corresponding stitch to the right is this one. So we're going to work into the same stitch into which you worked the last front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left. So in the end, you will see that we have all front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left and front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, all will be worked into the same stitch. Okay, so let's do it. Yarn over, hook into this double crochet into which you worked the last front post double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then work into your corresponding stitch and then into the next double crochet and finish your 3 front post double crochets together. Skip 1 stitch in the back, work a single crochet into the next stitch, into the back loop. Okay, don't forget, all single crochets in this pattern are worked into the back loop of the single crochet stitch below, and all double crochet stitches, they will be either worked around the post of the stitch 2 rounds below or into the front loop of the stitch 2 rounds below. So now here we got a single crochet, then a chain stitch, do not skip, and then work 1 more single crochet, and the second repeat is done. Let's do it again. So now we're going to work 3 front post double crochets together, and the first one goes into the same stitch into which you work the last slanted front post double crochet. So 3 front post double crochets together, then skip the stitch behind, work a single crochet, chain stitch, single crochet, and continue working like this all the way around this round. And the last repeat in this round, 3 front post double crochets together, 1 will go into the same stitch with this slanted front post double crochet, 1 will go straight down, and 1 will go into the same stitch into which we work the very first stitch of this round, but we will work under it. Okay, we will go under this stitch to continue this kind of pattern. Okay, you see that each front post double crochet slanted to the right goes over the one that is slanted to the left, and we want to do the same here, so we will work under. So let us do it. front post double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, then a straight one, and then work under this one, okay? Just go this way, you see? And work this last front post double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left, then skip the corresponding stitch, work single crochet, chain stitch, single crochet, and close this round by pulling this loop onto the back and make a chain stitch, and round 4 is done. Round 5. In this round, we're going to work a single crochet into the back loop of the 3 front post double crochets together, and then 3 double crochets here. Let me show you. Single crochet into the back loop of these 3 front post double crochets. Then we're going to work a double crochet into the first single crochet 2 rounds below, you see, into the front loop of this single crochet. Then we're going to work 1 more double crochet in between these 2 stitches. You see, you have single crochet here and a single crochet here. We're going to work into these back loops of these 2 double crochets, okay, like this. And then a double crochet into the next single crochet. So now you see what we have here. We have this increase. So a double crochet into the first stitch, double crochet between 2 stitches, and a double crochet into the second stitch. Then work a single crochet into the back loop of the next 3 front post double crochets together, then double crochet into the first single crochet 2 rounds below, double crochet between, like this, okay, between 2 single crochet stitches 2 rounds below, and then a double crochet into the second single crochet 2 rounds below. So this is the pattern. This is the pattern for this round. We did 2 repeats. Let's do it again. Single crochet into the back loop of these 3 front post double crochets together, then a double crochet into the first single crochet 2 rounds below, double crochet between these 2 stitches, and a double crochet into the next single crochet. If you find it difficult, you can work 2 double crochets in either first or second single crochet. I just like it to be symmetrical, and this is how I like to add a double crochet in these situations. Okay, and then continue the same pattern all the way around this round. Join with invisible join into the first single crochet at the beginning of this round, and I'll see you back in round number 6. Sixth round. Please join yarn color A, make a chain stitch, and now we're going to work a front post double crochet around these 3 front post double crochets together, and then a single crochet, then 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and then a single crochet. So let's do it. Front post double crochet into the first stitch, which is this one, 2 rounds below, then a single crochet into the back loop of the first double crochet, then 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch, and again 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And this is the repeat pattern for this round. Front post double crochet, single crochet, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and a single crochet. And like this all the way around this round. So please finish it, and I'll see you back in round number 7. Round 7. Please join yarn color B, and we're going to work a single crochet into the back loop of the front post double crochet below, then a front post double crochet into the first double crochet 2 rounds below, and then 2 double crochets into the front loop of the next stitch, 1 and 2, and then a front post double crochet into the next stitch. So this way we increased 1 stitch. Let's do this repeat again. Single crochet into the back loop of the front post double crochet, then a front post double crochet, 2 double crochet stitches into the next stitch into the front loop of it, and then a front post double crochet into the next stitch. And like this Please work this pattern all the way until this round, and I'll meet you again in round number 8. Round 8, join yarn color A and work a front post double crochet into the first front post double crochet 2 rounds below, and then 4 single crochets into the next double crochets into the back loops of the stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the repeat pattern for this round. It's a very easy round. Front post double crochet, 4 single crochet stitches into the back loops of the 4 double crochets and front post double crochets. So like this all the way around this round. Ninth round, join yarn color B, make a chain stitch, and work 2 single crochet stitches into the first front post double crochet. So 2 single crochets into the same back loop, and then 4 front post double crochets into the front post and double crochets 2 rounds below. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is the repeat pattern for this round. Single crochet and then 1 more single crochet into the same back loop of the front post double crochet, and then 4 front post double crochets. And like this all the way around this round. Round 10, let's join yarn color A, and we will start with a double crochet and a front post double crochet into the same stitch. So double crochet into the front loop of the front post double crochet below, and front post double crochet into the same stitch, like this. Then work 2 single crochets, then a chain stitch. Do not skip any stitches after the chain stitch, and work 2 more single crochets. Let's do this repeat again. Double crochet into the front post double crochet, front post double crochet into the same stitch, 2 single crochets, chain, 2 single crochets, no skip after the chain, and like this all the way around this round. At this point your project might feel a little bit wavy, but do not worry, it will correct itself in the next rounds.